Sorry. Just rocking to my intro. What's going on, everyone? It is Tuesday. It is Shooting the Breeze Tuesday. It is Hangout Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's just Tuesday. It's another day to be here. Thanks for joining me here at the park. No, not at the parks. Not at Magic Kingdom. No coffee talk. No dining review. No fireworks. No Christmas party. This sucks. I don't want to be home. But I am home. I'm back in this room. It's about 45 degrees out, so it means in here it's about 30. I'm freezing. I got socks up to my knees. This is awful. Where the hell are my shorts? I want to go. Actually, I do have shorts on. Yeah, I'm in one of those moods. What's going on? At least I have my... This is what I would be drinking coffee from, I guess, there. I got my 50th mug going here. I'm rocking that. As we recap a trip that was, wow. Yeah, wow. A lot of great things during this trip happened. Met a lot of great people. Saw a lot of amazing things. Rode some great rides. Did everything. And we'll recap it all right now, today. 30 wonderful people already in here. Why? Thank you for that, but why? Awesome. Let me hit the chat real quick before we get going, and then I'm going to try to share a screen. I'm by myself. Didn't want to... everybody's going to have their recap streams. I know Tracy will be going live this week, Tina, and everything. So, eventually we'll do something together and talk about our trip, maybe on Chris's stream on Saturday. I think that's what the plan is. But right now, Francisco, welcome in. Here, buddy. Jeff. Next time, Carlos, we sit at the same table, even though Ethan was a hoop. Tell him I said knock, knock. I did. I just told you. Just got off the bus, and I said, Jeff says knock, knock. So welcome in. Thank you for being here. Hope you're enjoying the rest of your trip. Debbie Bernfeld, welcome in. Joy S. Joy, pleasure meeting you. Catherine will be. Catherine, again, I will thank you now, Catherine. One more, and probably the last time. Thank you for that generous PayPal, very generous PayPal during our trip for the kids. I said it during every stream. Any PayPal that would come in, the kids would get it. Wouldn't go towards the channel. Wouldn't go to me at all. So during our merch stream next week, we will show what the kids bought, what we bought, and what the kids bought, and what they ended up buying with the your PayPal. And Cynthia too. Candy Mom sent one for the kids. So Catherine, thank you. They thank you. You didn't have to be so kind. Captain Akron, 27. Ryan, what's going on, buddy? Kyle Lee, what's up, Kyle? Kyle was in every live stream. Thanks for popping in, buddy. Dreamer Deborah, Carl, she did an amazing job sharing the magic. Thanks for Sweet Family too for letting us follow along. Deborah, thank you for those kind words, and it was a pleasure meeting you, Deborah, in person. And Deborah, if you saw on Instagram, I shared out. Deborah was so kind. She gave me a Christmas ornament that I put out on Instagram. I put the video out, and I'll show it next week too. We bought some ornaments. They're already up on a tree. They're gonna have to come down for the merch stream. But if I could show you what's on this table, this desk, it's not a desk, it's a table. I've said that before. All the merch that's here, ready for next week. It's just piled in here. I mean, this. I was going to say crap. It's not crap. There's stuff everywhere that we have bought. Samantha Law, welcome in. No sneak previews here. Wait a minute. Is there anything behind me? Hold on. There is. There's one thing behind me. Maybe you'll see it if I move my chair enough. Maybe you won't. Samantha Law, welcome in, Sam. We got to have dinner with Sam, too, as well. Always fun to hang out with Sam, Donna, and Richard. Joy S., welcome in. Already welcome in, Joy. Come on. Stop lagging. Not lagging. Stop freezing. There you go. Move, chat. Move. Okay. Chantel Williams. Welcome in, Chantel. How is it across the pond there? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Patty G. Hello, Patty G. How are you? Welcome in. Disney World is Dan. Too bad we didn't get to meet Dan. Dan got there today. I believe we were checking out. Dan arrived to go hang out with Pete McDevitt and his family. And listen, but can't chat. Hello, everyone. Says Deborah, BDF Keith, what's going on? Sebastian the Crab, Jeanette, welcome in. 42 wonderful people here. Tim Rempel, nice meeting Tim as well on this trip. Welcome in, Tim. Thank you. I want that Lego castle. Good luck finding one, because I don't think the Lego store at Disney Springs had one, because I think I would have bought a second one. Disney MUK, welcome in. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Alex Miller, what's going on, Alex? Right, it is so sad, Patty G. I'm just trying to catch up in chat right now. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not at the park. What? No parks? Should I? Yes, we should riot. We should riot. Let's get Carlos back to the parks. Then I will become one of those channels, and I will pin my PayPal link, and we'll get Carlos back to the parks. But I would never do that in my life. So, yeah, I'm here. We will be back soon, maybe. I'm sad for you. Thanks, Tina McNeil. Tina McNeil, welcome in. There's Tracy Glenn. You laughing at my intro? Yeah. Hey, I'm laughing at it too. Beats crying. Done shed enough tears. Kevin Keller, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Hey, I don't have that kind of money for a Christmas party. Well, I didn't have that kind of money for the Christmas party either. Suzanne found it somewhere. Oh, that's right. It was in my wallet. So maybe I did have that money. But yeah, we'll get into that too. Bob and Kelly, welcome in. Can't tag, no problem. Just welcome in. Thank you for being here. 43 wonderful people. Andy, what's going on across the pond? Andy, how are you? Come on, light up. What is wrong with this? Okay, we're going to go to the finger in about 2 seconds. I'm by myself, so this shouldn't be going this slow. JD, what's going on? Mr. Coffee Talks already. Thank you for the brilliant videos. Thank you for that. Yeah, I missed the Coffee Talks. I had a lot of fun with the Coffee Talks. I told Suzanne, I think I said it during the last Coffee Talk, I was enjoying the Coffee Talks more than the park streams. I really was. I don't know why. I just was. If I'm not working, Tracy, what are we doing if we're not working? Amanda Orlov, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Trying to catch up. Nick and Virginia, welcome in. This is our dreams. Still working, but listening. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. Partner channel there. Check out my partner channels. Jeff and Angela, Pete McDevitt Show. Check them out. Check out my friend channels too. Trying to catch up. Hello, everyone. Stopping in for a second on my way to Epcot for tonight. Mouse Talk will be going live from Epcot for the Sanity Show. Yay, we get some park. Well, I'll be in bed by then, but Suzanne will be watching. Kills the Disney blues. People don't realize it. I'm telling you, that's why I use the word a need. It is a need. And people are like, why do you need Disney? Because we do. Because I do. 49 wonderful people. Holy heck. Welcome in. Rod Priest, what's going on? Connie Rathbun, welcome in. First time I've seen you in this channel. In this chat, I think. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Jeff, get back to work, right? Timothy Rainwaters, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in, Tim. Nicole Rodden Hesler. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. That's why I never did during the live streams. I just said, hey, Nicole, thanks for the thumbs up on it. For this show, for this channel. I appreciate it. Have I caught up to chat? Nope, not yet. Keep going. Keep scrolling. Come on. Wow. I'm way up there, huh? All right, hold on. We'll go all the way down to the bottom. Scroll up. That's what we're going to do. Disney Blue was so bad. It's why we moved to Florida. Then it won't. Yeah, Walt, I would. Yeah, someday. Someday, Walt. Marguerite Nagy, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I miss Coffee Talk so much. I would listen every morning as I was getting ready to head out to the park. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it. 205 days for Keith. AGC Magic TV, welcome in. Amy, pleasure meeting Amy. Thanks for that. Paul Engel, welcome in. Pleasure meeting Paul. Amira Dawson, have you had a chance to check your P.O. box? Amira, I have not. And to be honest with you, I hope it's there because I forgot to renew my P.O. box before we left. So I need to head to the post office tomorrow. And the only reason I haven't gone Monday or today is because tomorrow's payday. And I'll go right to the go right to the bank, which is in the same parking lot as the post office. So I have not. So hopefully anything that was sent, they are holding. And I will definitely check that. And I appreciate anybody sending anything to my P.O. box. Well, to me personally. Appreciate it. Really do. Am I caught up in chat? That's what I want to know before I... Nope, not one bit. Come on. Why are you doing this to me? Why? All right, Walt, you have fun at the park, buddy. We'll see you later on. Martine Watts, welcome in, Martine. Pleasure meeting Martine. At work too, but listening Corner Sports. What's going on, Tommy and Claudia? Got to hang out with them. I can always hang out with them and take a 15-minute drive. We'll go hang out with them. I've done that before many times. But there at the parks, it was great. I actually find detoxing from park live streams helps me with Disney Plus. I take a break from them when we get back from a trip. Really? All right. I think I caught up. If I haven't caught up, I'm sorry. Type something in and I'll catch up as we go. Because if I don't scroll all the way down to the bottom, we'll be here a while. So, yes, trip is over. It's over. We are home. But it was an amazing trip. It really was. Ashley loves Disney. Welcome in. It definitely was an amazing trip. I need to get rid of that comment so I don't have it just sitting there. Wow, where is it? Oh, there it is. All the way up there. Holy heck. Okay. Sorry. And I'm sorry you're shaking so much because I was doing it on the phone because it was quicker. Yeah, Ashley, welcome in. Trip was amazing. If anybody doesn't remember, we left last Wednesday. We ended up leaving a day earlier than previously expected, which was great. Thanks to my boss saying, hey, get going, take off, go early. Oh, I'm sorry. Itchy nose. It's not an itchy nose. I feel like I have it here. Planning another trip helps Disney Blue, Suzanne. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to plan another trip. For me, maybe somebody else will be joining me. Don't know if he's listening. I doubt he's listening. The little guy. 54 wonderful people. Hey, wow. So yeah, we left Wednesday. Left at midnight. Never done that before. We never left that late or that early, whichever way you want to put it. Left at midnight. I was on 2 hours sleep, which I guess to me was enough. Had an amazing drive. Suzanne and I have discussed it. I think we'll do that from now on. Leave on whatever night and leave at midnight. You beat all the traffic. New York by 2:30 in the morning. A breeze. DC by 7 a.m. Amazingly, no traffic. 6:30. It was like 6:30. Well, yeah, it wasn't 7 yet. So it was around 6:30. Breezed right through DC. I mean, here and there, stop and go traffic, but it would pass quickly. And then we get going again. Breeze right through that. Virginia, gone. All the way down to Orlando. Even Orlando had no traffic. We arrived at our first resort because we stayed off property for the first 2 nights. Mystic Dunes, highly recommend it. There'll be a room tour coming of it real soon. I need to edit some things. We all know how much I love doing that, so we'll do it eventually. I almost feel like shutting this camera off and finding this hair that's either coming out of my nose or Suzanne's driving home from work. She's gonna go get dinner. The telecommuting, maybe. Julie McConnell, welcome in. Yeah, I figured that, Tina, but I figured it would start early at DC, just those early rises. But breezed through all of that. Arrived, like I said, 7:40. I believe it was 7:40. 7:30, 7:40, because I wanted to go to Disney Springs. Suzanne's like, no, we're not going. Arrived there, Mystic Dunes, highly recommend it. With a breeze, it was a great travel day. It really was. That'll be coming out too soon. Travel day vlog will be coming out. Settled in. Can't remember what we had for dinner. Oh, you know what? I know what we had for dinner. Whatever we drove down with. My mother-in-law, my in-laws went with us, of course. And I know she's listening. And she always brings food to make some sandwiches and stuff. And I don't mean like bologna. I mean like Portuguese stuff we like. And yeah, I remember getting to the room and I made a sandwich, sit back and eat. Ethan, we brought stuff for Ethan, because we knew both resorts would have microwaves. Actually, the first one had a full kitchen, which you will see in the room tour coming up. Julie's starving. Me too. I'm getting new Rose Gold Lounge Fly in the mail. Nice, actually. Alex Miller. You're lucky I don't like hide you from my channel, or just like, I don't know. Somebody delete that. No, don't. No. Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up now. Yes, during a drive down, I stopped at Bojangles. A recommendation by I don't know how many people. Too many. Stop at Bojangles. Stop at Bojangles. You gotta have Bojangles. Gotta have Bojangles chicken sandwich. It was not good. I don't want to use the word because just in case Walt's listening, he's trying to get me to stop using the word hate. It was. I didn't like it. We didn't like it. I put it below everything chicken I know of. It's KFC, oh my God, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes. I put it. I know I also reckon. I know Ryan did. No, I did not like it. Compared to it was edible. We ate it. Compared to everybody else, I put it down below. I really do. So yeah, we stopped at that, and we have stayed at Mystic Dunes. It's a great diamond property. It's now owned by Hilton as of a month ago. Really nice, not far away. Nope, not far away, close to everything. Definitely. Bummer I had my first person court hearing yesterday since March 2020. No traffic in Detroit. Jeannie, welcome in. Gene, welcome in. Yes, right guy also disliked a lot. Yes, good way to put it, Tina. Disliked a lot. Zaxby's did not try Zaxby's. It could have been that. It could have been Epijangles, but whatever it was, didn't like it. So let's skip through. Again, got to the resort, settled in. We love Mystic Dunes, and you see Blaine. And by the way, Blaine, really creative travel. Welcome in. They've stayed there, so they like it too. It's a great off-property resort. But we paid for 2 nights, $360 total with fees. Was that $180 a night? $180 a night with fees. You can't get an all-star for that price. And when you see the room review of this, people would want to stay off property. If you stay off property, you'll want to check it out. It's a 2-bedroom room that we had. Chick-fil-A for the win. Rod, love Chick-fil-A. I'd rather have a Popeye sandwich, to be honest with you. Chick-fil-A second. But fried chicken, KFC first. Hands down. What was the number one? Yeah, throw in some questions. If you got questions, because I'm going to be bouncing around a little bit. Because that's just how my mind works. So if you have questions, please put them in. Just like Bojangles, somebody put, Alex put the Bojangles thing in. It would help. Thank you. So yeah, we, again, like I said, checked in. It's a timeshare resort. So right off the bat, that was one thing that got me going. It's like, lady, I just want to get to my room. They're trying to already get me to go to a meeting, try to buy timeshare. I don't want to buy timeshare. If I buy timeshare, I'm buying DVC. I don't want to buy yours. And it was like pushing. They were offering so much that now, I'll be honest with you, I'm kicking myself in the butt for not going for the meeting. It was a 90-minute meeting the next day. What they were offering, I should have done it because it would have helped with a solo trip. Let's just put it that way. Dad Bills, what's going on? Back to work. Yeah, buddy. Tell me about it. What was your high point? Julie, remind me of that question because I don't want to like throw that out there right off the bat. But, towards the end, I'll try to remind me again if you stick around. I'll try to remember the high point. Meant to tell you, Carlos, I really enjoyed the morning coffee talk. It was great to watch while I was waiting for my surgery cases to start in the morning. Thanks, Rod. I appreciate it. Again, I love doing the coffee talks. I really did. More than the park streams. I bet it would have been more than 90. Yeah, it would have been. Because my boss, he owns there. That's how we know of this resort so well. He owns there. And even he said, 90 minutes would have turned longer because at the end, they would have sent like 5 different people to try to convince me to buy. But they were offering, just to throw it out there real quick, they were offering a 7-day stay, 7-night stay, 2 round-trip flights. And when they found out the kids were with us, they offered, because we already had park tickets, they offered a $150 gift card to the kids. I should have just went. Because I can hold my ground. I can be, you guys know I can be, I can be one of those. I can be it. And how, as we call it up here, a mass hole. Massachusetts, a mass hole. And yeah, I would have held my ground. I ain't buying, but even for what it took 2 hours, maybe it would have been worth it. But definitely go rent there. Go rent there. And use, yeah, I know. And I said no. I know. But whatever. Yeah. I said masshole. It's a word. Look it up. It's people, but yeah, it is what it is. We got there, checked in. That was Thursday, right? Yeah, that was Thursday. Friday, first park day was Friday. My in-laws were checking into Pop Century on Friday, so we went and dropped them off. Their room was ready nice and early. Pop Century room was ready nice and early for them. Jonathan Chung, welcome in, which was nice because they did not have a park day that day. They only had 3 days of park, and that was not one of them. Wow, what just happened to my chat? But we did. We had Epcot. We had Epcot first day, and if you saw the live, it was not a good first day. It just was not a good first day. Cold, rain. Oh, it wasn't cold, actually. It was about 70. It really wasn't cold. So disregard that. But it was raining. It rained and rained and rained. Sorry. Yep. Dad Bill's is favorite meal. Julie McCollum, favorite meal. We'll get into that too. I want to try to stay in steps here. I don't want to go day by day, but first day was Epcot and it rained. It was too bad for that. Got to ride Remy, got to ride Soarin'. And then we left. We left because Suzanne was wet, miserable. She was miserable because she was wet. She was miserable. She did not want to be there. Mike Wazowski, what's going on? My Backyard Science, welcome in. 63 wonderful people. Wow. I don't think I've ever had that many people on a home stream. Thank you for popping in, guys. I appreciate it. Again, just a trip recap. It was an amazing trip. So, yeah, Friday was Epcot. Miserable, rains. Got to do 2 rides and left. I think that night we ended up going to... No, we didn't. No. I think we just went back to the resort and hung out, and that was it. Saturday was... I wish I remember what parks now. Saturday was Magic Kingdom Day. Saturday was Magic Kingdom Day and also the meetup. Let's jump to the meetup. We had a meetup at Boardwalk set up by Chris, Dad Builds, thought of by Ryan, but hosted by Dad Builds, put together by Tracy and myself and Dad Builds. It was a big combination of a lot of people. We all met at Boardwalk, and let me tell you, it was cold. It was cold. It was not miserable, but it was cold over at the Boardwalk. If anybody's visited a Boardwalk before, Christine Hickman, welcome in. Did you get to ride a Skyliner? Amanda Olive, yes, we did. We did many times. We did get to ride a Skyliner. Did you eat at Sanaa? Amy, I did. We did eat at Sanaa. So yeah, the meetup. Meetup was great. Take nothing away from that meetup. Met so many different people we hadn't met yet. That video's coming out soon too. And then just meeting, everybody that we have met before and hanging out and talking. So many great people came by to see Pete, to see us. It was great to have the McDevitt family there at the meetup. Families got to hang out. And when I mean families, us regulars got to hang out, like with Pete, with Chris. Chris went live that night. Go back and watch it. You start hanging out with like Josh, Resort TV 1 was there, and Pedro Miss Tomorrow and all of that. But then the families who are not YouTubers or don't want to be, don't have involvement with the channel, they were there and they got to hang out under a little heater in a restaurant, outside a restaurant. Yeah, they were just hanging out there, getting along. Suzanne, the McDevitt family. God, I can't remember who else was there, but they all got to also Billy, Kenzie Days' mom, Billy was there. Yeah, it was nice to see that. Not that I didn't expect families to get along, but that quick. I mean, it was like that. Like you've known each other for so long. They just, hung out. And it was amazing. Cynthia Caney, mom, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I saw that terrible cast member interaction, Mike Wazowski. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, that was on Disney Plus Day. I feel like I'm just bouncing around, and that's not the plan I had, and I apologize right now. Surfboat John, what's going on? I'm also trying to catch up in chat, as there is 63 wonderful people here. I just saw 66, and they dropped down. But that is amazing. I love your family calls. Billy, we love you guys. I mean, we all hit. Like I said, not that I didn't expect it. Tina and Flip, yes, everybody was there. Tina was there. Flipper was there. The kids. Again, not that I didn't expect it. I just didn't expect it to happen that quickly. It was like everybody knew each other for years. And yeah, this community is amazing. Yes, Connie, it definitely is. I got some photos to share too. So, but that was what this trip was. Thanks, Tracy. That's what this trip was. How do I put this? It took, I don't know how I'm putting this without sounding, because it's not rude. That's not what I'm trying to say. But this trip was more, and it wasn't intention. It was not my intention to be this, but this trip was more about hanging out than a normal Disney vacation. Because there was so many people. There was so many amazing people that's what it turned into, more of a hangout, which is fine. It was fine. Julia Jones, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, there was just so many of us that it was like we all took turns hanging out with this family, that family, doing this, going out to eat. A lot of going out to eat. It was an amazing time. It was an amazing time. It really was. Like I said, you met so many people. I got some. No, I don't have photos of that. If you go to my Facebook, no, it's not even on there because I'm saving them for the video. So all the people we met. Let's get into food. I want to get into food because food was this trip. I prioritized food for this trip. You all know that. I put my budget together. If you remember me talking about the budget, I put a budget together for sit downs, quick service. Let's just say I came home with a lot of money, but we had some help with that too. And just to throw it, maybe I shouldn't throw it out. Oh, too bad I said it now. My budget worked out so well because, some meals were taken care of as I took care of some meals. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us were generous with others. So we did that. That helped. But, yeah, I was below budget no matter what was going to happen. So that was good. First meal we had was, and I just ripped up the papers like an idiot. Steakhouse 71. I highly recommend. You got to go have it. We had the burger. We had lunch there, so I wanted to try the burger. Highly, highly recommend Steakhouse 71. I think I have a photo of the burger. I do. I know I uploaded something. There you go. You can. Oh, it's not the greatest upload, but that's the stack burger at Steakhouse 71. I highly recommend. Thank you, Cynthia, for posting that link. Post Suzanne's link if you can find it too, because she's got a lot of photos on her Facebook. Yes, Tracy, well put. Phantasma Chronicles, Tony, what's going on? Got to hang out with Tony and Martine, who's also in the. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate it. The Stackhouse burger was amazing. I had this prime rib sandwich. It's not really prime rib. It's more like a steak and cheese, but it was really good. Parmesan fries. Highly, highly recommend Steakhouse 71. Go have it. It is really good. Really worth going there. I got to have my worth the wait steak sandwich. beef sandwich again at Raglan Road. This was during shopping day. We had a shopping day. Gonzo and Dad Bills joined me for this. We all had it because they had never been there before, and they had left it up to me to pick which restaurant to go to at Disney Springs. So it was either this or Polite Pig. Since I already had Polite Pig earlier in the trip, I said, yeah, let's go to Raglan Road. Got to have that. What else did I upload? Ohana. First time back to Ohana since for about 5 years now. Amazing food, amazing company. Donna, our Johns, and Sam joined us here. This Our Dreams also joined us, and Cody's mom, Doreen Jones, Cody, and Dojef, Cody's dad, also joined us there. That's the other plate. Those steak tips and that shrimp was so good. And yes, folks, the noodles are back. You all know the noodles are there. Amazing. We are having Ohana tonight. Go back to Ohana, Jeff. Awesome. That is awesome. Some people have been complaining because it is not banana anymore. They have now a pineapple topping bread pudding with that ice cream. Oh my God, so good. So good. I like banana, but I love pineapple more. And that was the best dessert I had all trip. Forget about the ooey gooey, whatever it was called, at Liberty Tree, which I did not upload, but we had that too. That is the thing to have right there. That pineapple bread pudding. Oh my God, so good. Come on, chat. Come on up. No? Okay. You gotta play games with me? Are you really? Lunch or dinner? Catherine, Steakhouse 71, lunch. We had lunch. They don't have the burger on the dinner menu, and that's what Suzanne wanted to have. 21 Teen and I have one funny meeting. Oh. Hello, yes, you should choose as a side. Choose as a side, Amanda. What is Amanda choosing? Does it come with fries? Yes, it comes with a side. We had the Parmesan waffle fries, which was really good. Oh my God, Jeff. I ate so much that night. Tracy, that meeting couldn't have been any better. There you go. Love Raglan Road for the food. Is my chat working now? Come on. Yep, love Raglan Road for the food and music and dancing. They didn't have any for lunch. The dancing only starts at night for dinner time. So, but the food was so amazing. Go to Ohana Friday night. Peel and shrimp also back. Yes, definitely is. Don't like pineapple flavor. Oh, Amanda. Ooh, you will. If you don't, you don't. I understand. But this is, yeah, I ate a lot of it. And we had a big table. But it was so big that strive to do better. Cody, what's going on, buddy? Got to hang out with Cody, too. It was an amazing time hanging out with Cody and his family. Unfortunately, it was so little of a time. But, you know, it was still nice to see everybody there at dinner. It was at dinner. Sorry, the New England accent's coming up. I'm trying to scroll with both my fingers. Florida Disney World is Thursday. Flying out of TF Green International Airport in Providence. Well, have a safe flight, Brian Escoff fan. Love my airport there. Cody saying hi to everybody. Michaela is awake. She should be going to school real soon or on her way. I don't even know if she's left already. I'm in here. Mitchell Cuddle, welcome in. Hey, hi, I'm Mitchell. Well, hi, I'm Carlos. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. 68 wonderful people. I'm overwhelmed right now. I've used that word a lot during this trip, and now I'm using it now. 68 wonderful people for my home stream. You don't like pineapple, but then you hate Dole Whip. I don't like Dole Whip. Dan, I don't like Dole Whip. And I love pineapple. So hey, to each their own. I'm just not a Dole Whip fan. And pineapple is my favorite dessert. Angela and the kids miss you. Me, not so much. Right? Jeff don't miss you, Michaela. He doesn't miss any of us. Don't listen to him. Debbie, hello, Carl. Sorry for not chatting much. I fell asleep. I'm glad you had a great time at Disney. Thank you, Debbie. It's all right. You can take a nap. Yeah. we all miss everybody else too, except for Jeff. Carlos, thanks again for having us in Ohana. It was so, yeah. And I want to touch on this too, since Cody brought it up. It was nice to have them there. It was. I have a big beef right with Disney, and I do, and it's this. Disney is a place where families visit. And when I mean families, it's not just like the 6 of us or the 4 of us where my in-laws don't go, Jeff and Angela and their kids. It's families. We had reservations for a lot of people. We did. Some of our reservations were in the 16s. Liberty Tree was 22. Ohana was 15. God, Via Napoli got up to 20 something, if I'm correct. Went to Via Napoli too. My God. You need to be able to, Disney, you need to be able to cater to big parties. I hated that Ohana. It's only tables of 8. So we had 2 tables. And, we weren't that far apart, but it just didn't feel the same because it's hard to split families or to divide people. So it's like, how do you divide who goes and sit where? It's not fair because you want to sit with everybody. You want to sit with everybody. I wanted to sit with Richard and Donna and Sam and Jeff and Angela and Cody and Jeff and Doreen. Not so much all the kids, but I wanted to sit with them. But you can't because the tables ain't big enough. Just like Via Napoli. Via Napoli, we had a table of 10, a table of 6, and a table of 4. A table of whatever it was. Yeah, because it was 20. And it's no fun that way. It's really not because, you start splitting people up and you don't get to sit with them and enjoy a meal with them. Ilana, welcome in. Aloha. Jonathan Chung, divide and conquer. Yeah, it just... They don't make big enough tables, Cody. It was unfortunate that I didn't get to sit with you and your parents. Thankfully, we got to hang out before so we could talk to your parents because it was the first time I met Doreen in person and your father. So thankfully we had that and a little bit after, but the point of having dinners with everybody is to be able to sit and share a meal with everyone. And unfortunately, we didn't get to do that. We didn't get to do it at Liberty Tree. We had 3 tables at Liberty Tree. We didn't get to do it at Via Napoli. We didn't get to do it at Ohana. The only place we got to do it was Beer Garden. Guys' night at Beer Garden. Wow. I mean, amazing. Amazing time. I truly have... We have a great community here, and I truly am blessed to call everyone a friend. And those guys, they're brothers. They're brothers. All of them that came and hang out. Russ, Walt. I'm trying to go in order. I'm trying to picture the table. Russ, Gonzo, VP, Walt, Zach, Jeff, Chris. Who was sitting on the side of me? Theme Park Baza, Barry was on the side of me. And the legend himself. I call him that. Hey, people hate on me for doing it. I don't care. He is a legend. Nate, PJ Mr. Morrow, came and joined us for dinner. He had said he was going to try, and he tried, and he made it. Great time, great laughs. Don't ever ask Jeff if you'd like you to take the picture for him because he gets very angry. Don't take Jeff's phone away from him to take a picture, whatever you do. Tracy missed it. Yeah, Tracy already had flown out. Jeff, next time. Yeah. I'm going to put it this way. If we're all together in Disney again at one point, I'm going to make sure to sit with different people that I haven't sat with. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll remember this trip. Be like, yeah, I already sat with you. I'm sitting with somebody else. That's what I got to do. Everyone but Jeff, right? It could be that some cast members I used to work in restaurants, our family trip back into, they had a problem accommodating 20. Well, they accommodated us, Kevin. I mean, we all sat at the same time. We all got into the restaurant at the same time. They just don't have the tables for it. Via Napoli does. If there wasn't, she said it. Via Napoli has one large table. It's a whole bunch of tables together. It's one large table. You could probably fit 25 to 30 in that table. Well, we took up 12. Yeah, about 24 to 26 on that table. But they said due to the pandemic, they had to leave space and they break it into tables. So they couldn't put us all there. But that's it. Ohana doesn't have it. Ohana, it's all round tables. They don't have the room for it. And big restaurants like that should make room for it. They should have those tables. Liberty Tree should have those tables. Cynthia can't wait for girls' night. Yeah. Get Susanna, go on a solo trip. Go. Tiki Man fan, welcome in. Tiki Man fan, welcome in. We haven't eaten together, Carlos Paul. I go, no, we didn't get to. But it was a pleasure hanging out with you, Paul. Thanks. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I had to sit with little kids' table at Via Napoli. Yeah, you sat with the children. Was there any whining there? No, you really didn't. The kids all, the younger kids sat together. Mylene, my two, Zach and Abby. There was one more. Preston. That's right. Preston sat at that table. Preston McDevitt. And they had fun. They had fun all sitting together, getting along, eating a lot of meatballs. I know when I saw the receipt to that table, I took the receipt to that table. I offered to pay for that table for the children. And there was a lot of meatballs on that table. One pizza and a lot of meatballs and some bread, I guess. But the kids all had a blast. The kids are all, I don't know what they do, Snapchatting each other now. And even the older kids, like Pete's older daughters, are now friend requesting Michaela and Suzanne. Not me so much, but they're all, everybody's just, you're after this trip and everybody's friends. Everybody's talking to everybody. Preston asked Michaela if it was all right if he sent her a friend request on something. She's, of course, she was fine with that. A pleasure. I was so glad I was able to share so much of this fabulous trip with so many great people involved and by watching your vlogs, coffee chats, great photos. Yes, thank you on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you, Julia. I appreciate that. If you act like a child, you sit with the children. Good point, Tracy. Good point. Jeff had a new favorite pizza. Yes, Jeff had a new favorite pizza at Via Napoli. It's a stupid pizza. Yeah, it's a stupid pizza, but made worse. So somebody ordered, I don't know, I've heard two different stories. All I know is on the table was a white pizza with artichokes on it. If the white pizza isn't bad enough, you go add artichokes to it. It stunk. It tasted all. I didn't taste it, but Jeff tried it, and I thought he was going to hurl. Yeah. Don't put artichokes on white pizza. Jeff didn't order. I think it was Martine, to be honest with you, and I know she's here, so she was here. I don't know if she still is, but I think it was Martine's pizza. She ordered a white pizza without, I don't know. It was a confusion. Service was not the greatest at Via Napoli. I'll say this. We did not have one bad meal. One bad meal. No meals to complain about. Service-wise, I think Via Napoli was the only. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't good or great. At least our waitress wasn't. It smelled. I couldn't even have it on the table, right? To this day, the family gathering still has a kids' table. Always consists of me and my cousins who aren't kids anymore. Jonathan Chung, we host Christmas here, and yeah, it's funny how the kids' table consists of 30-year-olds, 20-something-year-olds. And it's funny because I told my wife for this year, my son last year sat at that table. He's 22. He's a father now. Do I still put my son at the kids' table? I guess with his child, I don't know, but it is funny, Jonathan. You bring that up. Leave my pizza alone. Yeah, it was Martine's pizza. Yeah. Well, Martine, we're throwing you under the bus right now. It was awful. It smelled awful. Suzanne, what did Suzanne write? My chat is bouncing. I'm flying. Thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it. They had made the original one wrong, so they brought another one out for free, made correctly. I'm sorry. How wrong can an artichoke white pizza come out? Suzanne, if you remember, please put it. How wrong was it? Was it missing the artichokes? or I don't know. How wrong can you make that pizza? There you go. Patty G thinks that pizza sounds great. Okay. We are all 30s and 40s, right? Yeah, there you go, Jonathan. That pizza should outlaw, right? But yeah, not one. Suzanne, I know there was one meal that I put at the bottom. Can you remind me what it was? I'm trying to think. It was towards the end of the trip. I had my chicken and waffle. Chris and I we were at Magic Kingdom. I wanted my chicken and waffle. He wanted a corn dog, so we went together to Sleepy Hollow, had that. I'm trying to think what meal that I complained about. It really wasn't a complaint, but it was like, wow, yeah. Carlos, all I ask is she didn't embarrass me, and guess what? She didn't embarrass me. That's what wives are for, Tony. That's what wives are for. The after smell of my breath from the artichokes was horrendous. Is that what I was smelling that night? Thank God you guys went walking the other way. No, I'm joking. I'm so joking. I'm Italian artichokes and eggplant on pizza is normal. Kevin, yeah, no. But yeah, there was one meal. I'm trying to think now. Maybe Suzanne will remind me that it wasn't. It was all right. Thank you, Carlos. That is what wives are for, right? I'm trying to think. My God, what meal was it? It wasn't Ohana. No, Ohana was great. Great waiter at Ohana. Oh, he was so good. The service was amazing at Ohana. Trying to think. Think. I'm actually waiting for Suzanne to put it in the chat. No crop dusting after eating that pizza, right? Bojangles, yeah, but it was Bojangles, Patty G. No, it was a sit down. Yeah, I can't remember right now, but no, again, not really a complaint. If I did have something different to say about it, all the meals were amazing. A lot of sit downs. Again, Via Napoli, Liberty Tree, Ohana, Steakhouse 71. It's sad that I got to grab my list because I literally cannot remember. Boma breakfast. New place for us. Boma breakfast. I'm not sure, but I know your food at Brown Derby put you in a food coma. It did more than that. They really did, Suzanne, but I can't say it on stream. The Brown Derby. I'm glad Suzanne just brought it up. The Brown Derby. First time for us. Suzanne had the Cobb salad. She loved it. She loved the Cobb salad. I found it nothing to rave about, but really good. Nothing I would rave about, but really good. My burger, I think the burger I had at the Brown Derby is the best burger on Disney property. I really do. Caramelized bacon, an egg. Jay National, welcome in. You could do some food mixing with artichokes, just make pleasant flavor, but never put artichokes on pizza. Right, Keith? Yeah, the burger at Brown Derby, it's got to be the best burger on property. Best burger I've ever had. And I put the stack burger at Steakhouse 71 right there second. I really do. But Boma breakfast was so much fun. We learned so much that day. One of Pete's daughters is afraid of eggs. Don't chase her with eggs. Jeff can stick 4 hard-boiled eggs in his mouth at once. And the food is amazing. Amazing food. Didn't try that, Cynthia Candy Mom. Did not try Three Bridges yet. Yeah, it's sad that I got to look at my list. Via Napoli, Ale and Compass. Ale and Compass. We went to Ale and Compass for breakfast. Again, Suzanne had the blueberry pancakes. Nothing I would ever go back to personally myself because I just had a regular breakfast. So I had an omelet. It was really good. I would just never go running back to. But, Suzanne picked it. She loved the blueberry bacon pancakes. That's what they're known for. She loved them. Jeff loved them. So, yeah, we'd probably go back, but not my choice of running back to. Suzanne says Olivia's. We didn't get to have Olivia's, the restaurant. We had it reserved, but I canceled it because we just ended up eating something else. Where did we end up eating something else? I can't remember now. I'm forgetting so much. I had it all remembered before the stream. 65 wonderful people still here. Thank you for that. But Olivia's, we had Olivia's to go. Suzanne had it more than once. That's how much time we spent at the resort a little bit because of the weather. Olivia's to go. I don't want to get too much into it because there's a review coming for that too. So, but we had Olivia's to go. I tried the chicken. Is it amazing like everybody says? It tasted pretty good. Really good. I'll leave it at that. Wait for the review to come out. Jeff can do what? Yes, 4 hard-boiled eggs in his mouth at once. And I know because I squeezed one in myself with this finger. Yep, that's what Jeff can do. And yes, Cynthia, we have video proof. Eventually, we will show that. Michaela, get my number from your mom. Staying in Key West on our trip in January. Jay Nashville, I'm going to touch on that. I am. A lot of people are bringing this up, bringing some stuff up. Thank you for that. I will touch on that. No one of Pete's daughter is afraid of, well, right after seeing Jeff put 3 or 4 in his mouth. I have many great videos of Jeff. She does. Michaela does. Movie Mania, Nick, welcome in. So yeah, Olivia's, whatever. I'll touch on that. You know, like I said, a video coming out, but it was good. It was good chicken. I have things to say about it. Wait for the video. Old Key West. Again, we're jumping around. Stood at Old Key West after Mystic Dunes. Really nice resort. Not the greatest. We had the building right next to the main building, so it was close to the food, close to Olivia's, close to the boats, which we took once to Disney Springs. Rock and Rob, welcome in. Is that a confession that Jeff might be a big mouth with all those eggs in it? Well, we already know he's got a big mouth. But yeah, a lot of knock-knock jokes. So I hear a lot of knock-knock jokes at that table at Ohana. So yeah, nice resort. Not the greatest. You could tell it's the oldest DVC property. You can tell. There's only one gate to get in. If anybody's ever stayed on property, you notice there's usually 2 lanes to get in, 3 lanes at some places. One for the bus, one for resort guests, just scan your band and go in, and then another one for people checking in where the security guard is. Well, Old Key West only has one entrance, one gate, one security guard, and every time you have to pull in, you have to give them your info, and then they let you in. I don't know if all DVCs are like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Let me know. But I didn't like it because you get stuck behind 2 or 3 buses, a couple of cars. You're backed up onto the road. I didn't like that. Great view from my balcony. If you saw the morning coffee talks and some of the pictures we posted. Rooms were very spacious. There is a room tour coming out of that. You know, there's plenty of room tours out there. They are all DVCs are like that. There's only 1 lane. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm never happy. Let me finish. It was a nice place. Would I ever go back? Yes, most definitely. I would go back, but for this reason. The reason is if I can rent DVC points at a reasonable rate, or get a dedicated reservation like I did. Because again, I repeat what I've said before the trip. I pay for Old Key West less than what I would for Pop. I'm sorry. Same price or what I paid for Pop. So yeah, I'm going to go stay at a place that has your own coffee maker, which I used many, many times. Thank God for that coffee maker. Thank God for Joffrey's coffee in your room. It had the microwave, came in handy with the kids. It had, the sink, the toaster. We didn't use a toaster, but yes, I would definitely stay even at a studio. I would stay at a studio at Old Key West again. I would, if the price is right. I would. Maybe even Saratoga next time. I'll check that out because they are the cheapest resorts to get dedicated reservations or rent points for. I would definitely stay. Too many bus stops, not enough buses. Strive to do better. thankfully, we don't need the buses because we take our car everywhere. My car is so happy to be home because it doesn't get driven as much. But I hear what you're saying, Cody. We were next to 2 bus stops, so where our building was. But you could tell it's old. Couldn't find an ice machine. It took me like the 4th day to find an ice machine. Tracy had to guide me along to the ice machine on a live coffee talk. Just wanted to say in the chat, Carlos, you and the family couldn't have been better people to meet and get to know a little bit. Everyone we met was good. Just hope they would be. Yeah, Tony, thank you for that. Really, you and Martine as well. I've said that during coffee talks, during live streams. There was nobody that we met that that I was disappointed with or have anything to say bad about. I joke during the last solo trip about Michael K. I put the picture up, but people have told me that's really not how he is. Maybe I caught him on a bad day, but nobody. Everybody we hung out with, everybody we met, boardwalk, parks, everybody. There is not one soul I have one bad thing to say about meeting them or how we work together or whatever. Not one. Thankfully, because you hope that everybody is as kind or as nice as we see them on streams or in chats. And you need to use the internal bus to get around like Saratoga. Yeah, like I said, thankfully we don't need buses. Cynthia's eating a Canberra. Grandpa the kid, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Even that weirdo Dad Bills guy. Dad Bills, man, I love you, brother. You know that. Big bear hugs for me and Chris. Many times. Many times. Sheree, welcome in. Didn't see you there. Oh, well, I guess I'm invisible. No one wants to say hello. Welcome in, Sheree. It was nice meeting Sheree and James, too, this trip. Like I said, you know what? There is one person I would talk about. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, Sheree. It was a pleasure meeting you. It really was. Yeah. Besides, not disappointed at all. No, even Jeff, but we've met him, I mean, I've slept with Jeff. Not really, but in his house. So, if I had anything to say bad, it would have been during that trip. Michaela beat you to it. Yeah, well, Michaela better be driving carefully to school. I think she's already on her way. It's 5 o'clock. But yeah, thankfully, everyone was amazing. Post some questions, please. Somebody asked, and I don't want to leave that question out. Somebody asked, what was the highlight of my trip? I have thought of that question for a while now. I really have. And I can't answer it. I can't. More sunshine, please. Jim, welcome in, buddy. I cannot answer it because it was all together amazing. I use the word amazing a lot. And I guess I owe Corey Meets World a few dimes. The hangout, I can't put anything at top. I really can't. But the hangout is up there just because of all the people that were there and getting to meet new people, hanging out with people I spent a lot of time with Josh, Resort TV One, just chatting. A lot of time with Nate, PJ Mr. Mara, getting to meet Mickey's Magic, Meg, in person. Her mom's a wonderful lady. To be Meg's mother, you have to be a wonderful lady. Meg is amazing. Meg's great. Yeah, you put that up there. The Christmas party that I complained about, I put that up there too. It was fun to go to. Let's touch on the Christmas party real quick. We went to the Christmas party. Again, a bunch of us took some amazing photos. Saw Enchantment for the first time. Let me say this. Enchantment is what I thought it would be. Great fireworks show. Projections are amazing in person compared to on camera. Okay? The music's still black to me. It is what it is. I will stand by that. Okay? The music is just whatever. I didn't see the Christmas fireworks because I turned into dad. And when I say I turned into dad, and again, I apologize, I'm bouncing around. Michaela's homesick. You really need to pay attention to everyone in the house. I'm in here. They're in the other side of the building. I turned into dad. And what I mean by that is Ethan wanted to do rides. I mean, Ethan was on his Disney trip. But the party turned into, at the beginning of, again, a gathering of friends, not knocking it. Please don't, anybody, especially the ones that were there, don't take this as a knock, but it was a gathering of friends. I had to break off from that gathering. I did. Because Ethan wanted to go do rides. So, people decided to go watch the second stage show or the first stage show, whatever it was. I think it was the first one. Or even the parade for the second time. And I said, no, I'm not going. Ethan wants to go do rides. I'm taking my son. I want to go do rides. And that's what I did. I turned into dad at the end of that party. So I didn't see anybody for the last 90 minutes, maybe. Ethan and I and Gonzo went with me. Preston came with me. Preston came and hang out. We went and banged out a whole bunch of rides. That's what we did. Angela, welcome in, Angela. I feel that same about Enchantment. Yeah, again, I know I'm bouncing around. But the Christmas party was a lot of fun. It was great to see a full parade. Again, we saw the fireworks. We did rides. We took a lot of photos. Saw a lot of YouTubers and everybody. It was great. I don't regret paying it. I don't. I thought I would, but no. It was worth it. It was worth it. It really was. I could have got more out of it. I only ate 2 ice creams, drank 2 waters, I think, and had a box of popcorn. So I could have got more out of it. I also could have done more rides if I would have turned into dad a lot earlier. But you know what? If I went back next month, I'd probably go again. Yeah. So that was the party. That was the party. And now that I touch on Enchantment, let me jump over to Epcot. And Jeff, I love you like a true brother. I think I love you more than I do. I love you more than my own brother. I love a lot of people in here more than my own brother. That's besides the point. You are so wrong, Jeff, about Harmonious. So wrong. Dead wrong, man. Dead wrong about Harmonious. Harmonious in person, and I've knocked the music because I'd like something more, of its own for that show. Harmonious in person with the right view, I'll give it that. I had center view, dead center with the main circle. So wrong. That show, feeling those fireworks, watching the projections, hearing the fireworks, the way they set everything. So much better than Illuminations. The music is not as good as Epcot Forever, but so much better than both shows. Oh my God. Amazing. Amazing. And Angela's saying Jeff is wrong. Grandpa the Kid is saying Jeff is wrong. Dead wrong about Harmonious. If you can watch Harmonious in person, get a great view. Wow, what a show. What a show. Thankfully, I saw it twice. First time we had a bad view, and we got there late because, again, I turned into dad. Ethan wanted to go do certain rides. But the second time we saw it was with the guys. Well, Jeff had left already. But it was the guys' night at Epcot after Beer Garden. I'm laughing because we left Beer Garden. The plan was to go watch Harmonious, but the plan was to go, let's go ride Grand Fiesta Tour because we were waiting for, I finally met my first Brit. Barry is a Brit, but he's got an American passport. He's an American citizen now. I don't consider him a Brit anymore. Yeah, it's Zach, isn't it, Angela? I know who that is. I think I know who that. I believe it's Zach. Did you watch it from going to see? Where did you watch it? Dead center. Walking into World Showcase. We were able to get into where the wheelchair section is behind one of the buildings, one of the stores, Dead center. That's where we watched it from. Kevin. Yeah, that's where we watched it from. He also ate ice cream off the floor, so he can't really be trusted. Grandpa the Kid, I also ate cookies off the floor. No, I know. Yeah, I knew it was Zach. Yeah, who eats ice cream off the floor? I mean, the cookie, you get it, grab it real quick. It's not bad. But he's so wrong about that. But like I was saying, we left Beer Garden. The plan was to go ride Grand Fiesta Tours. We were waiting for Ben and Becca, the Great British Mickey Waffle. Great couple. Got to meet them. And yes, when you hear Ben on screen, he really does talk very mellow and low like that. Because even there, it was kind of hard to listen to him. Not listen to him, but hear him. Yeah, Jeff probably does like it. He just won't admit it because, he's got to stand his ground. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Grandpa. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hope you subscribe, Zach. We were supposed to go on Grand Fiesta Tour. We didn't make it. We didn't make the Grand Fiesta Tour because we left Beer Garden after having a liter of grapefruit. We ended up going. Somebody walking by the Germany food booth said, "Hey, has anybody tried the lemon Schaffenhofer yet?" And Jeff got all excited. Lemon, and Nate, Paige, and Mr. Mara got all excited, and so we beered right. Got to the food booth. Jeff doesn't like change. Had some beers there. We decided, hey, let's go to Grand Fiesta Tour. Let's go ride this. We're waiting for Ben and Becca. We didn't make it there either because instead we made it to Mexico. But somebody said, let's go have margaritas at the Tequila de la Cava, I believe it's called, or de la Cava de Tequila, something like that, La Cava de, whatever it is, the tequila place in Mexico. We ended up with, as you can see, there's 9 of them there. Thank you, Barry, for that, for being so generous. But while there, we also had live crickets. Not live, I'm sorry, but crickets. Yes, those are crickets that we ate. Let me set myself up so you can at least see my ear. We had avocado margaritas and we ate crickets. I don't even know what to say anymore. It was disgusting. I didn't like the avocado margarita. It's Jeff's favorite. I didn't like it. I drank like half, and Chris's friend who was with us drank the other half. The cricket, yeah, I ate one, and I thought I was going to hurl. We listened while on our cold, dark walk. Do Philly crew, Meredith, welcome in. Thank you for that. Oh, yeah, it was nasty, Angela. It was nasty. We don't blame because we love the man. Pedro makes tomorrow to say, hey, let's get some crickets. Why? Who does that? Oh, we did. And so does he. He likes them. Yeah, it was different. Nothing I would try again. It was different. Even the margarita, I was not a fan of the avocado margarita. I was not a fan. But yeah, we met Ben and Becca. Again, I'm sorry I'm bouncing everywhere, and there's still 50 of you here. Thank you for that. We met Ben and Becca. Funny thing about meeting Ben and Becca, Great British Mickey Waffle. Go check them out. They've been live. It's funny because part of the Wafflers are in Disneyland Paris, and those two are here at Disney World. So they've been streaming from both places. Yeah, Nate likes the crickets. Funny thing about meeting him was he had sent me a message asking if we were going to be at Epcot, and I said, yeah, I will be there with the guys. We haven't did it. Come say hello. Barry's here. Oh wait, I didn't tell him Barry here. I said, yeah, we'll be at Epcot. He's like, all right, I'll be there tonight. It rained that day. Another day that rained. We had 3 days of it was awful weather. I found it awful. Should have got the artichoke pizza to have with the margarita. Oh my God. And we could have put some crickets on it too, Tony. Why not? You know what? I think the crickets would have been better than the artichoke. Adds a little salt to it. So yeah, we're sitting at Beer Garden, finishing up our food. Of the many, many plates of food we had. Zach had like 7. I think I had like 4. Got a text saying we're a little wet. We're very wet. we're not going to make it over. Barry was sitting next to me, tells me to text him back, cut it out, you're British, you're used to the rain, get your butts over here. So I sent them that. I said, stop making excuses, you're British, something to that matter. And then I get a text back from Ben saying, oh, we're moving to another, which they were, moving to another resort tomorrow, so we're going to have to pack up and get up early to switch resorts. I sent him a picture of me and Barry. He says, come on, me and Barry are waiting for you. Nothing. Not even a response. I says, all right. Nate was sitting next to me. I sent him a picture of me and Nate holding beers. I said, this guy's here too. No word of a lie. You see the dots and everything pops right up. Oh, it wasn't the dots. I'm sorry, but we use WhatsApp with the Brits. I use it. But you can see they're typing. Right away, you see typing right away. Be there in 20 minutes. It took Nate, Paige, and Mr. Mara to get them out of their room. Be there in 20 minutes. So me and Barry wanted to just forget it. We're going to hide from them. We don't even want to see him. And we hid Nate. When we finally ran into him, we hid Nate. We're like, Nate had to leave. Sorry, you're stuck with all of us. And then Nate comes around the corner. Me and Barry, oh my God, we died laughing. Gonzo too. Nate comes around the corner and Ben's got his phone in his hand. And we're talking. And I'm like, yeah, Nate left. But I wish you can get a picture. How about taking one with this guy? And Ben looks over and it's Nate standing next to him. He jumps and he's twiddling his phone, dying to take a picture of the guy. I'm like, wow. All right, calm down. You can have a picture with him. Relax. We'll get you a picture. Dillo Diz, what's going on? What's up, Frank? Welcome in, buddy. More sunshine, please. Still here. Love it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks all for popping. I got to meet Jim too. And you'll see those. Well, I've already met Jim before. Jim, I love it. Jim came up to me. He's like, Carlos, can we take a picture? Because last time we met and we took a picture, we all have our masks on. So we needed one without the mask. So that was great. But yeah, meeting Ben and Becca were great. And hiding Nate from them was even better. Disney Master Chief, welcome in, Sam. Thank you for being here. Again, I'm sorry, I'm bouncing around everywhere. Please post some questions. If you have questions about the resort, food, parks. Speaking of parks, let me get into this. Disney Genie. Let's jump into that real quick. Disney Genie. I did not use it. I used the app. I liked the app. I liked using the app. What's free of it. Setting together your My Day. Going into your My Day and seeing restaurant wait times. It's a cool app now. It looks cooler. It does. I'll admit that. I did not pay for any rides. I did not pay for the Lightning Lane. Would I have? Maybe. Because the crowds it was a crowded week. Race week was crowded. It was also the end of Jersey week. It was a crowded week. It really was. Now, let me touch on this. I have hidden no fact that we use in this family the DOS system. Okay. We use the DOS system. If anybody doesn't know what it is, Disability Access System, I think. We've always used it as long as I can remember. Again, not every disability is won't touch on any of that, but before anybody starts saying anything stupid, we use it. It's been out there. We've said it. I love it. I love this new DOS system compared to the old one. Now, about the old one was you would get a DOS, you would have to use it and get another one. Then you can get another one. This new system, you pre-register, okay, from home, which we did 30 days in advance, or anywhere in that time frame, from 30 to the day you leave, to 3 days before you leave. And when you do that, they basically give you, I'm going to call it fast passes. They give you 2 fast passes you pick at home. Okay? So you pick those 2 fast passes. They're already in your system. The good thing is with the new system is once you get in the park, scan your band, you are allowed to pick 2 more right off the bat. So you can start your day with 4. Now, once you use one of those 2 you pick there at the park, you can pick another one. It's a great system. I'm not telling everybody to go out and get it because, well, you got to qualify to get it. So not like anybody can go get it. But for the ones that do use the DOS, I know the Nerd Herd is doing. Charlie and I have a little talk to do because he wants some more info. It's a great new system to have. And I'll be honest with you, if you use the DOS, you don't need Genie. You don't. Don't pay for it, please. Take care of it off the Gasparillas. Kevin, enjoy Gasparillas. Need to try that still. Adventures with P. What's up, everyone? Just landed back home. Glad you had a great flight. Wow, back home already? Now I'm confused because I thought you had a layover. Never mind. We'll talk. Genie Plus was absolutely useless. Love the way Genie worked, though. Yeah, I love the app. Genie Plus, Tony, I think, yeah, you paid for it. Wouldn't do it. Like I tell everybody, too, my recommendation is this. Feel like you're never going home tonight. Why? Food's taking that long, so you don't want to pick up dinner. I say it this way, and not in any disrespect, but you didn't go to Disney to sleep. I know I got up early. Granted, it was one day. Thank God I slept a little later, but get your behinds up, you and your family. Get to the parks early. Rope drop. Get there early. Get to the parking lot. I like to get to the gates where the lights are still red, and they don't even let you in the parking lot. That's what I like to do. Get to the park early. I proved it on live stream. You can do the main rides in the first 2 hours of the day. I'll give you that. You know what? I'll even extend it. First 3 hours of the day, you can bank out all the main rides. The rest of the day, what do you got to do? A few here, a few there. Rope drop. Save your money. Okay? If you stay on property, they let you in a half hour early. Supposedly that's changing to an hour. They let you in a half hour early. And even then, the parks are opening even earlier than that. We were on Rise of the Resistance at 8:12. The park didn't open till 9. Resort guests supposedly were not allowed in until 8:30. 8:12. This is proven that they opened up even earlier. 8:12. We were on the ride, or in the queue. Let's put it that way. Clam chowder at Legal Seafood was awesome, says Adventures with VP. Yeah, you had asked me about a place to eat some seafood up there. I was able to get an earlier flight. All right, that explains it. I'm like, you was so confusing me there. Suzanne, we know you're not home yet. The internet didn't go out. Thanks, Tracy. Marnik Moments, what's going on? Welcome in, Garrett. My niece struggles getting up early. Love these college kids. Listen, we wake hours up. Get up. Disney Plus Day. I got Ethan up way before he normally would have to get going. And go back and watch the Disney Plus Day, and you will see somebody put in a comment the interaction I had with a cast member. I've never acted that rude before with a cast member, but I had to because she was, get off your high horse, sweetie. Get off your high horse. I'm staying off Disney property, probably. Oh, well. Yeah, that's the other thing. If you stay off property, you really can't. Staying for more clam chowder talk and Rise of the Resistance envy. That's how we do it. Sleep when you get home. Yeah. That's me, and that's Suzanne too. Listen, Suzanne many times set her alarm for 5:30. It is what it is. That's how we do Disney. We go early. We bang it out early because we know the weights. We know how it's done. Some people haven't caught on yet. Rope drop. You'll bang out a lot. I love Carlos Rants. Yeah, Garrett, I'm not going to do it here. Not now, but yeah, that cast member, if anybody saw the live stream, I understand that, Amanda. I totally understand that. If anybody saw the live stream, go watch it. It's there. But yeah, like I said, I know I'm bouncing around. It was, I keep saying, it was a great trip. It was a great trip. Overwhelming. I use that word a lot. I still use it. It was trying to meet with this guy, trying to meet with this family, trying to meet with this person, doing rides with this one, doing rides with that one, eating with this one, eating with that one. Some people wanted to be added on to the dining reservations. We did that a lot. Yeah, it was overwhelming, but worth it. Totally worth it. The night we had extra magic hours, went back to the resort and take a nap. My kiddo was fine. Lasted longer. Yeah, Ethan was tired this trip. He was a lot of walking for Ethan. Yeah, when Rise first opened, yeah, I would have too. I would have never slept. Ethan fell asleep on Jingle Cruise during a Christmas party. So he was wiped. He was wiped. Would I ever go again this time of year? No. And I'm going to say this why. We love Christmas, and we'll always go during Christmas. I would go more towards the end of November, early December. We missed the Hollywood Studios decorations are up, but it wasn't Christmas time for them yet. No Christmas parades, no Christmas projections. We missed all of that. It started the very next day. A lot of resorts did not have their decorations up, so we missed all of that. Trying to enter these giveaway, whatever, man, whatever works. Try to win one of those. Yeah, we'd like to go, and we already said it. If we go next year, and this is if, we're going to go Thanksgiving week again. Start Thanksgiving Day and move on. And to touch on that, I know some people we have spoken about a solo trip. I have decided to. I'm on the fence with a solo trip, and this is how I put it to Suzanne. I love our family trips. I love our family trips. As much as I liked going alone that one time, family trips is everything. It's everything. Michaela's getting older. She's not wanting to go as much, and that, so eventually it'll turn into just Suzanne and I and Ethan. It's still family. Eventually we'll be bringing our granddaughter. I've already said it, 2023. She'll be 2.5, 3 years old. We're taking her. If the parents want to come along, come along. We're kidnapping the granddaughter. Amanda, I haven't been to Universal in 15 years, so I haven't seen it. Yeah, we throw Gabe out of bed to get to the park. Not a problem to get the kids going. Yeah, just push them up. No, Ethan wakes up pretty well. Even Michaela when you're in Disney. I talk about solo trips. I'd like to go in February. I've talked to Suzanne. I might even sneak the little guy, not like he's watching, into the solo trip. If I did it. But then the more I think about it is everything costs money. I rather put the money I'd spend on a solo trip to a family trip at the end of the year to make sure we all go. So is there a solo trip in the works? Yes. Will it happen? Right now it's 50-50. Is another family trip in the works? Definitely. I've already said that. Will that happen? Financially wise, who knows? Right now it's 25-75. That's me thinking. Suzanne's going to tell you 90-10 that we're going. But yeah, so that's why I played this trip more of a you don't know if you're going back. So my mom and dad are on not Disney people. I wish they were, though. I need the Disney mom. Amanda, yeah, this family runs on Disney. I run on Duncan, but the family runs on Disney. Suzanne's finally home. And Cynthia, thank you for posting all those links. I got to renew my P.O. box. So if anybody, especially right now during Christmas time or Christmas cards coming in, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I jumped around. I don't know if I missed anything in this trip. I want to share a couple of things. Let me see if the screen shares. Let me see. Ba-ba. We bought Memory Maker. I'm going to share some photos. We posted them on social media. Location, yes, that's fine. Filter. I don't want to share other family photos because we're linked with other families. I think it's just mine. Newest to oldest. Location. Okay. So it's not. All right. This should be only my photos. So I don't know how well you can see these, but I'm going to share some Memory Maker photos for people that are not all over social media following us and everything. You should be, but need to get to Festival of the Arts. Amy, yeah, that's why I want to go in February. I found cheap flights for Ethan and I. Well, cheap. I only fly Southwest. Cheap enough. I actually found a cheap resort because I can't always stay at Jeff's house. I found a cheap enough resort. You know what's killing me is, one, I never upgraded to annual pass. I still can, but I didn't. And I probably won't because it's Christmas time. I already used money on Christmas. But it would be $700 and something for Ethan and I for park tickets. So, yeah, Yeah, it's going to be tough, but we'll see. But here's some memory maker photos. I'm going to scroll down slowly but surely. We're going to see some photos here. Some of these photos, yeah, some of these you will not see. I got to move some of my merch so I can see my own other screen. Yeah, we got some family photos. What else we got? Computer's running slow. We got a blank screen. I love Memory Maker, but these photographers, they take like 12 pictures of each pose. This was Disney Plus Day. There's that bloody hat. I never wanted the hat. Cast member painting my you-know-what. Yeah, come on, more. Yeah, she even took the stream, Cynthia. I gave her the stream because Ethan and I went and used the restroom. I'm like, well, somebody's got to take the stream. Here's a cool black and white with Pete there. And I don't mean Pete McDevitt, but Pete. Buzz Lightyear. There's us on Buzz Lightyear. I see it scrolling on two of my screens, the screen I'm using and the TV, but I don't see it scrolling on the phone. So let me know if you're getting all of this. Oh, I paid for it. I ordered the Memory Maker 3 days before we left. I was sitting at one of my stops, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to order this thing. I love the Memory Maker. We only rode Splash Mountain once. We went back second day. Chris had never ridden it. I was going to go on with Chris and Ethan, and it broke down. They literally had to evacuate people. So I hope this isn't the last time I ride Splash Mountain. I had Splash Mountain with Ethan, but we had the whole boat to ourselves. It was early in the morning. It was live. As you can see, I'm holding a gimbal. I love his reaction there. Oh, my God, I love his reaction there. Tower of Terror ride. I didn't ride it because my stomach was already in shambles. Michaela rode it 3 times. Beautiful photos, great family. Yes, definitely Garrett. That's why I love taking all these photos. Michaela rode it 3 times in a row with Preston and one of Pete's daughters. I think it's Amber. And that's all of these. Come on, where are you? Yeah, a lot of Tower Terror rides. Can I match my magic band to other people's accounts so it can glow to enter the park? It's gonna glow no matter what. Amanda, once you scan your magic band, the thing turns green. Splash, don't like Tower Terror. I don't mind it. It just I was not in the mood for it. Test track. They went on test track. Here's a magic shot right there. If you can see my mouse in the middle, the Christmas photo there. You got the pixie dust photo, which was cool. You're gonna see some cool I don't know if I want to show them all. I want to save some for a video, but a lot of cool photos. Come on, catch up. No. All right, Haunted Mansion. That can't be it. There's like 400 photos. Got to go find them all. Good night, everyone. Good night, Andy. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I know it's late over there. And the computer's a little slow right now, so I'm going to take it from there as it loads. Nope. Is it loading now? Come on. Work with me. Nope. Everything is frozen right now. Now it's telling me it's slow. Wait. Okay, there you go. We got some Christmas party photos here. I'm trying to make sure I want to show some of these because there's other people on here. I don't know if they want me to share them. Okay, I'll bring the screen back up. 46 wonderful people still here. Did you meet Mickey at Magic Kingdom? No. And we regret not going to the new meet and greet, or what is it? Sighting. We didn't go to the sighting. Here's us at the Christmas party. Ethan wanted that hat. Ethan and I were matching shirts. Michaela finally got her onesie. Suzanne has a t-shirt on after buying the big sweater and then returning it because it was too hot. it was one of those days trying to find something for her to wear because she didn't like it. Here's a, yeah, I guess I am going to show it, but there's a gathering photo of some of us, not all of us. There's another one somewhere. There's Jeff, Tracy, and I on Space Mountain. Yeah, AOL's acting up. Dial-up is acting up. Suzanne finally rode Space Mountain for the first time in forever. I think since our first trip. And a onesie would be so cool. I cannot confirm or deny that I don't have one somewhere. With a hole in the back. No, I don't. I really don't. Michaela wanted those onesies. Here's Animal Kingdom. Oh, Animal Kingdom. Let's touch on that real quick. Because it's getting late. Suzanne's got food. And I want to eat it hot. Animal Kingdom, I finally saw Lion King in person. And I'm going to keep scrolling while I talk. So you guys can see the photos. Finally saw Lion King in person. All of you can leave me alone now. Please leave me alone. They can't fit 12 in one train on Space Mountain. Yeah, we tried that. We asked. What can I say about Lion King? In person, because I've kind of seen pieces of it online. Just never saw it in person. Yeah, it's a great show. It really is. Great cast members, actors, whatever you want to call it, performers. Great performers. Great show. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Will I watch it again? Sure. It's something to do at Lion King because God knows I only go there to walk around. So yeah, it was cool to see. There's Michaela, Jeff. Jeff's first time on Aerosmith in a long time. And he came off saying the same thing. Now I know why I don't ride it. Angela, did I love it? I liked it a lot. It was great to watch. It was a great watch. It was. I don't know about loving it. I don't know if I want to use that word, but I enjoyed it a lot. I did. Because I even came off. I know I streamed it and I came off and I said it kind of brought an emotion to me and a tear to my eye because I've always imagined Michaela taking her dancing abilities and go work for Disney as a performer. Because she can do everything those performers did and more. So yeah, that show would be perfect for her. No, I did not. We did not get to watch Beauty and the Beast show. And yeah, there's Jeff on Aerosmith, and he's grabbing off for dear life while everybody else is, having fun. And there's Michaela on Tina's stroller that we stole. What's up, Chris? Yeah, we had an amazing time, buddy. No, it didn't make him sick. But there's Michaela Bull and Pixie Dust. Like I said, we stole. They were eating. Tina Marie and family were eating at 50's Prime Time. And I can't remember if it was Tracy's or Jeff's idea. Because either one. Hey, way to make the most of Memory Maker. Yeah, it was. We had a lot of fun with the with some of these photos. So yeah, we stole Tina's stroller. We have that same hope with our daughter. Yeah. And we pushed Michaela around in it. And we had a lot of stairs. But yeah, that was great photos. There is a man there, a photographer, who took these photos here that you're about to, all of these right here that you're about to see. His name was Joe. Joe was using a walker. One of those push walkers, the elderly, anybody can use it, but it bothered me so much. It bothered the crap out of me so much. If you see where Tracy and I are standing, this right behind, in between us, while the gimbal's in the way, there's another cast member taking photos. Well, that cast member had a line 8 to 12, 15 people deep. This cast member, Joe, had no one. And people kept walking by him to go get in line in front of him. Now, you could say, hey, they were trying to get closer to the Chinese theater. It doesn't matter. That's why those photographers are set the way they are. Those cameras are perfect. You don't have to get closer. You don't have to. It was Katrina's. It was Katrina's on the in the chat. Go steal. That's right. But you don't have to get closer. It bothered me so much. People would just pass. Why? Because he's an elderly man. He's a cast member. The man was amazing. Go rewatch my live stream from right around here, right at this section, because I asked him about Jeffrey. Jeffrey's the one that took the photo during my solo trip of all of us sitting at Brown Derby. Well, the lounge, outside the lounge. And he had a couple of comments about Jeffrey. And oh my God, I thought I was going to die laughing. I thought it hurt from laughing. But if you're in Hollywood Studios, go see Joe. Have Joe take your photo. He took all of these amazing photos. Okay, we don't need to see me by myself. Yes, here's me and Tracy blowing pixie dust. Here's me and Tracy. I got one of me and Jeff hugging. I had to have one of me and Jeff hugging. Right, Meredith? Jeff, no problem, man. Thanks for popping in. Disney Freak, Tyler, what's going on? Just go over some photos. I recapped as much as I could remember. So, yeah, Tracy and I were having fun, taking some photos. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Again, that's what's great about the Memory Maker. You don't need to carry your phone around. Go to these people. Have them take your photo. There's Ethan having a blast on Slinky Dog. Get your hands up. I had a single rider get on with me. Actually, her family was behind her. She's like, do you mind if I scream? I'm like, please. The more you scream, the better. Yeah. Suzanne sounds like Meredith, so no accent there. Come on, photos, load. Here we go. This one was a cute one. This was another great cast member, photographer. Michaela had her graduation years. We were celebrating the graduation years, and we took forever to take this photo. And again, you saw this live. I was live streaming. That's why I'm not in the photo. Cynthia brought this up too. It was great. She was trying to get Michaela like toss you toss the flowers at a wedding or a man with the garter. It was like toss your ears. They're going to try to catch it. Well, if you can see this position here, I don't know what Tracy's doing. Can you see my mouse? I don't know if you can see my mouse. I don't know what Tracy's doing there. This whole photo. I think Kenzie understood. Kenzie was going up for the ears. I think Billy was too. Jeff, I think, was trying to catch Michaela. Tracy was trying to use his Jedi powers to lift Michaela. Have a good night, Amanda. Thank you for popping in. Triple A Sparkles, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know what was going on with this photo. Nobody understood what to do. We finally got it up here. Everybody's looking out, trying to catch the ears. All right, Michaela's tossing the ears, and this one too. This one with her jumping. But this first one, it's like Tracy. Suzanne is like a Portuguese mom yelling at her. That's what she looks like. Her and Angela look like they're yelling at Michaela for throwing your ears. Don't do that. Jeff's asking how much does she weigh. The cast member just made it all sound weird, like you're gonna catch her. What do you mean we're gonna catch her? What are we doing? So yeah, and Ethan is like, I don't know, I'm just gonna do whatever. So we got the two yelling moms. We have the Jedi. We have Jeff, I don't know, doing what, and Kenzie and Billy understood it, I guess, off the bat. So, oh my gosh. My biggest thought for that one was, I hope her ears don't crash on the ground and get damaged. I hope she didn't throw them so far that it ended up behind the fence there and into the water or something. And she had 2 name tags, so nobody knew exactly who she was. So here's the great thing too, is we're linked on My Disney Experience, so we get to see other families. So here's Tracy and his family. Here's all of us here. I think this was the first day we met Tracy. Yeah, I think it was. No. Yeah, it was. And I think that's it. That can't be it. Is that it? That might be it. Well, I thought I had more photos than this. Well, I know I have more photos than this because I see the ones Jeff scanned. I see the ones Tracy scanned and everything. Yeah. She only told me to jump and throw. Well, I don't know what else we were doing, but 52 wonderful people still here. I'm about to sign off, guys. I don't know. That was me recapping the trip. I'm sure I missed some stuff. Again, food was amazing. Did I upload any other photos? Let me see before I sign off. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. No, we got avocado. We got the foods. Yeah, that's all I uploaded. Yeah. Yeah, it was an overwhelming, amazing trip. I use that term a lot. Suzanne's probably going to yell at me for using that term a lot. But it was different. It was different in so many ways, but so much fun. I know I'm missing so much. The ride home. Oh, the ride home. Let's touch on that real quick. Hey, did you talk about eating crickets? I did. PJ Mr. Morrow. Nate, what's going on? I did. I even showed people. I show people the crickets that Nate made us eat. He didn't make us eat, but it was his bright idea to try to eat these things. So much fun hanging out with Nate. Nate, I've said it a million times from meeting him the first time. Nate is exactly what you see on stream is what he is in person. Generous, friendly, kind soul, and a great guy to hang out with, and someone I could call a friend now. Yeah, it was a great time. Yeah, it was fun drinking. We didn't drink around the world, but we drank from Germany to Mexico. Oh, even a little more because yeah, you picked up not mojitos. What was it? Oh my God, some drinks we had during the fireworks, but yeah, it gives you good protein. What time did you get home the other day? We arrived pretty early. 5:30 we were home. Mimosas, that's it. Suzanne's screaming at me because she's a little delayed. Mimosas, we had mimosas too. That's right. Oh, there's that built. Yeah. And we know it's Nate. He got the little check mark. That's right. We know it's Nate. Nate's got his check mark. Actually, wait a minute. I don't see his check mark. Oh, you might see it on, no, I should have seen it. I thought I could see it on StreamYard, but I can't. Yeah, we had mimosas that he picked up. Oh, what a great night. Yeah, I guess I will put it. Suzanne had asked me if it was. Yeah, I think I will put the guys' night just because it was beer garden. I loved hanging out with everyone, but the guys, I wish more guys could have came, like Pete, Tracy, if he was still around. But it was just one of those nights. It was like being on a solo trip. It really was. It was amazing. But the drive home, touch on that real quick. I got to stop at Buc-ee's. Highly recommend it. Stop at Buc-ee's. Go have the brisket that everybody talks highly about. Have the barbecue turkey. That was amazing. We bought some snacks to eat at home. I've had some cookies already. We have not opened yet the oh my God, the beaver nuggets. We have not opened the beaver nuggets yet. We will, just not yet. We haven't opened them yet. When you get to 100K, they make your name black. They need to create them, right? Gold instead. But Nate, yeah, Nate. I was in the background of one of Nate's videos, the Christmas one. We were there. Nate was doing a lot of filming. Nate, don't take Jeff's camera to take a picture. Please let Jeff take his own photos. Don't anybody do it. It wasn't Nate. Somebody else. Next time, guys' night will be bigger and better with more people. Definitely, Nate. That's definitely gonna happen, buddy. Man, and just thank you, Nate, for coming and hang out. I appreciate it. Like I said, I've said it over and over. You're so friendly. You came in. I know you know everybody else and myself, but take some time to come hang out with us. We all enjoyed it. It was a great night. Yeah, drive home. Drive home was rough for Ethan. He puked more than what he did on the way down. Took me 21 hours to get home, but we did stop for 45 minutes at Buc-ee's. So it was around the same amount of time getting down and coming home, but it was rough. Tina, my adopted daughter, right? Michaela, my adopted daughter. Yeah, I don't plan on driving anymore. I don't, unless I really have to, financial wise, because it is cheaper to drive. But that kid goes through a lot. I go through a lot. It was a rough ride home. It was tough. It was tiring. Yeah, Southwest, here we come. But it is what it is. You know, if we have to drive, we will because we can. But stop at Buc-ee's. Go to Buc-ee's. Yeah, Dill, that's right. Yeah. 19 hours down. I didn't mention that. 19 hours we were there on the way down. We hammered it. It was great leaving at midnight. On the way home, it took me a little longer. But again, I stopped. We stopped. I guess it was my fault. I stopped a lot to use the bathroom. Like Angela likes to say, bio break. A lot. But I blame myself because at Buc-ee's, I bought like the largest cup they had of fountain drinks of the Buc-ee's strawberry lemonade. Yeah, it was great going down, but I had to stop many times. And with Ethan throwing up, we stopped a lot for food. We stopped at different exits for food because I don't like to eat stuff that I can have up here. So we ended up stopping once. My in-laws had Burger King and Suzanne. And I'm like, no, I don't want this. So a couple exits down, I found a Hardee's. So I went there, and yeah, it just took a little longer to get home, but we do it straight through, and we'll always do it straight through. Every time I talk to you, you had just stopped or we're stopping, right, Chris? Yeah, it's the one. It was the drink, and two, it's my medication. It makes me go a lot. That's why you guys see me sometimes leave during a stream. It's not intentional. But I'm trying to think that I miss anything. Ride up, ride down. Parks, resorts. Yeah, foods. We touched on that. Rides. We did all the rides. Rise of the Resistance. We got on. Flight of Passage. We got on. There was some rides we missed, but sometimes you can't do everything. We didn't do Peter Pan or Winnie the Pooh, so we missed simple rides like that. But it was a busy week. Yeah, that's it. That's trip recap. That's trip recap. Wow, almost 2 hours. So I am going to start signing off. We had almost 70 people in here. That was amazing. Thank you all for popping in. I appreciate it. I'm gonna end by saying this. Stay tuned to next week. It's already set up. We have merch haul. I was gonna do a video like last time, but I decided to do it live because there's just so much of it. Not even that there's so much of it, because I think even last trip we bought more. Maybe not. All I know is I was worried about packing it. One came in the mail today. They said 10 to 15 days. Chris, the big thing showed up today. So I'm hoping the other thing shows up in the next couple of days, and I'll have it before next week's stream. But yeah, I'm going to do it live. Ethan asked, can we do like we did last year? And he was talking about the video. So Ethan and I are going to do a live stream next Tuesday of all the merch. We're going to show all the merch. And if you can see my head moving, it's because I'm looking at all the merch spread out. Look, there's more over there. I just realized there's more over there. It's spread out. There's ornaments on the tree that's got to come down. There's things in the kitchen that need to come here. We're actually going to do it from the dining room, my backup studio. Like Flipper likes to call Studio B. Yeah, I use my dining room table as a backup studio. So we'll do it there because we got more room to spread out. But we'll be doing that. And a small channel announcement at the end of next week's stream. Yeah, so look forward to it. Don't look forward to it, whatever. But there will be a small announcement coming up. I know this coming week too, I probably will be on Chris's stream. I think Chris is going live. Speaking of Chris, not only about meeting the guy in person, but I am so happy for Chris. Chris decided it was his night to stream. He streamed the meetup at Boardwalk. The man had hundreds in there, 100 and something people watching. People tuned in. I know to see everyone, but I was so happy for Chris to have that many people in there while he was streaming. It was amazing. I have a couple of videos out. Go check them out. PhilharMagic. I wish I recorded it a little better. I finally rewatched it myself. The new PhilharMagic's out with Coco. I applaud Disney for adding that scene to PhilharMagic. So wonderful. I had the biggest smile when Coco came on. I lit up. You can ask Chris. Suzanne was sitting on one side, Chris was sitting on the other. I lit up with a big smile. Go watch it. I haven't recorded. If you don't want any spoilers, wait till you go to Disney. It's not the greatest recording now that I've seen it, but go watch it. And yeah, Dad Bills, man. Me and Chris went to see Hall of Presidents for the first time in person with Chris. Great show. Go on. I know I'm missing so much, but back to normal Saturday night. I'm sure Chris will recap all of us together how the trip was. But yeah, Merch Hall, like I said, what else? Announcement and some videos coming out. And I think I'm recording a podcast or some sort of thing. Frank, Dillo Diz, let me know. Remind me, send me something. I believe Friday night. Let me know. Actually, I'm glad I just reminded myself because, okay. Yeah. Frank, reach out to me, buddy. Let's finalize what we're going to do. Coco is one of the best movies Disney has made in many years. I agree. Great movie, but a great addition to that attraction. Besides that, listen, I've taken enough of your time. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I don't even know how many thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't care. Just a pleasure talking to all of you, just remembering the trip. I'm going to go eat because, yeah, I'm hungry. Besides that, I will see you Saturday night on Christmas Street. Have your bell rung because you never know. You just never know what happens with me. So felt like you were there also in person, but not. Thank you, Marguerite. Appreciate it. Yeah. Bye, guys. We'll see you next time.